First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
3-2 pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Indians leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And that brings in Hunter Dozier.
Leading off.
Home half of the 2nd.
Baseman. Hunter Dozier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for round number 1.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
Salvador Perez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6th, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder Alex Gordon. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's got 8 hits in 56 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The 0-2 once more. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. C down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Leading off for Cleveland.
In now for Cleveland, Roberto Perez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. lifted into the air to shallow center. In comes Phillips. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Perez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And it's fouled away. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Duffy sets, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batting.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
Standing in now, number 35, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A ball and a strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
In for strike 2. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield. And he'll reach first safely.
Up next for Cleveland, the first baseman, Carlos.
So now Carlos Santana. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
2-2.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And
he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Third inning, no score to this point. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. Fouled off. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 3 left for the inning. Digging in now for Kansas City, Ryan O'Hearn, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Grounded to short. Lindor comes up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting it, the right fielder.
Stepping into the box, number 11. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Brett Phillips.
So a runner on second with 1 down now, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. First delivery to him on the way, fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. So this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Digging in to try it again, Jordan Luplow, a base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
To 1-2 now. One and two, here it comes. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, Jason Kipnis, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Sharp ground ball toward the hole, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Set to deliver the 0-1. In the dirt, in time, and he is nailed at second. Nothing doing for the Indians there. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now to the plate, Whit Merrifield. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
The second baseman, Whit.
First offering on its way.
Merrifield.
Ball had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Merrifield stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Another 0-2 home. Lined hard toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
In is Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Number 35 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
One away for the Royals here in the 4th, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. First pitch coming. Here it is. To third. One there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
For the Royals, the catcher, Salvador.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Dozier is off at first with 2 away. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Line softly toward the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for
stepping in, Roberto Perez. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Roberto Perez.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike one.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Duffy sets. Here's the 2-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Back to the top of the order now. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. No runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now another 2-2. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Heading after it is Phillips. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Number 35.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Jorge Lopez, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Jorge Lopez.
Into the box, number 35, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Lopez, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Ready for another shot now, Carlos Santana, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
No balls and a strike to count. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
All even now, 2-2. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. No runs, 8 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. He's set. The payoff pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. One left for the Tribe. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them.
Leading up
Matt?
for the Royals.
All right, Heidi, thank
the
you.
left fielder, Alex Jordan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. A bouncer up the middle. Lindor has it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, number 66.
At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Look at it. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
Now batting, number 11.
Coming to the plate now, number 11. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it.
And hold on now. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. Sixth inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yasiel Puig. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped high in the air. Lopez over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. Pitch on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. One out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Mondesi scoops it up, and they will get he's in there. Very close play at first, and now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and
Upon
he's
video
out.
review,
So the original
the
call is
safe at first
overturned,
base
and it
has
ends
been
up being a
overturned,
well-used
and the batter
challenge
ruled
there.
out.
Standing in now, Franmil Reyes, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Curveball swung out and missed. 2-1 now.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Indians go down 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So coming to the plate, Brett Phillips. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Royals, the center fielder, Brett.
Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Phillips stands at second with no outs. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
He just has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Hit back up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So here's the Royals DH, Jorge Soler. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. First and second here with nobody out. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike three. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next, a former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
In now, Alex Gordon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Here's the 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jordan Luplow. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Hit hard on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Kipnis. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Lifted down the line in left. Gordon sprinting after it, and they can't run it down. The 3-2 one more time. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Digging in, Roberto Perez. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Kipnis, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ready with the payoff pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Payoff pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. So here's Francisco Lindor now. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout, as that will now load the bases.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, number 35. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And that misses for ball 1.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed, strike three.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Now batting, Carlos Santana. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there at the knees, strike one.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike two.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So no runs in the inning despite 3 walks as they couldn't make them pay. Getting late. Stretch time now in Kansas City. It's the Royals 1 and the Indians nothing. So striding forward now, Ryan O'Hearn. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Number 66.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes. How about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Liner toward right center. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Now batting.
Into the box, number 11. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
High in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder
Brett Phillips will bat next. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set and the pitch. Popped up. Lindor is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
now batting. The shortstop.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. O'Hearn leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is line to left. Luplow will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for Kansas City, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Stepping up now, Yasiel Puig. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. Popped him up. Mondesi is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Jordan Luplow is on deck. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. One out, nobody on. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Tyler Naquin will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. And he lays off there. 1-0. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he misses low with it. 2-0. From the belt, the pitch hit on the ground to third, and that's through. A base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Jason.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Low for ball 1. Allen on second. Naquin at first. 1 gone. Two and 0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
So
please.
with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 73, Brian Flynn.
The other way to left center. Going after it is Gordon. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Roberto.
So digging in now, Roberto Perez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Flynn, 28 years old. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 0-2. He chases out of his own for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Tyler Naquin will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 30.
Nick
Tyler
Goody is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 44, Nick Goody.
With Merrifield next to hit. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The second baseman.
He's set. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. 2 very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ballgame. Things have been tight throughout. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Riding in once again, Salvador Perez is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and belted to left by Perez. This one's deep, and he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. The relay, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. The run on 2 hits here for KC. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And he fouls this one off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
A ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0. Fouled off. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gordon is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gordon is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Kansas City came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Brian Flynn is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.